Mavis, the quarry diesel, mostly works at the Farquhar quarry at the end of Thomas's branch line, shunting trucks into their sidings and to be filled with stone. Sometimes she is allowed to take them down to Farquhar or to the docks. At first, she was the only engine worker there. When the men were assigned to work with her after the clay pits was temporarily closed down due to an avalanche, she promised Boko that she would keep a good eye on them for him. But after Tasha was found and restored, the two worked together like good friends. One day, Mavis was at Farquhar. She saw Toby talking to Victoria. She was due to be taken to the works to have new seats fitted.
Hello, Toby.
Good morning, Mavis. Victoria was telling me about when she used to work on the Furness Railway.
Back in those days, I used to work with Albert, who was my engine back then, and my sister Helena.
So, what happened to them before they moved to Sodor?
The last time I saw Albert was when he was sent to put the Northwestern. And as for Helena, I don't know what happened to her.
Do you think she might have been scrapped?
I don't know.
Come on, Toby. Let's take Victoria to Crovan's gate to get her seats fitted.
I must be off now, Mavis.
Maybe. I'll find another coach to help you and Henrietta with the workmen while Victoria is gone.
That's really awful looking, Mavis. After Toby left, Mavis had an idea.
What if that coach could be of any use for Toby? Once I deliver these trucks to the harbor, I'll come back for it. The workers' first train of the day is due in another hour.
As he shunted Victoria into a siding, the two heard a voice.
Well, hello there, Victoria. Long time no see.
Oh, Albert, is that you?
Yes, indeed, Victoria.
So you're the engine that Victoria used to work with back on Edwardshaw Railway?
Yep, that's right. I'm Albert, and you are...
The name's Toby. I used to work on a tramway in East Anglia, but following its closure, I was brought to the Northwestern Railway after Thomas got into trouble with an angry policeman.
So, Victoria, how have things been since the last time we saw each other?
Well, after me and Helena were replaced with newer coaches, I was converted into a summer house near Ellsbridge, and I was discovered by Thomas's driver in 1996, and was restored into working good order again. I also now work with Toby and Henrietta on the Farquhar branch line.
I bet you and Henrietta got on well.
Certainly. Also, Albert, what was it like during the early days of the Northwestern?
Well, after construction on the railway ended, I was assigned to work on the Kirk Ronan branch line. But after it was closed in 1934, due to the Great Depression, I was moved to Titmouth Harbor as a shunter. However, one day during World War II, when some gunpowder vans ended up catching fire, and so I made the brave choice by helping move the vans out of the station before they went up. Sadly, I was damaged and was sent away for a complete overhaul and rebuild. It took a long time, but it was eventually complete. And now I work on a different railway, but recently the Fact Controller brought me here so I can be reunited with you.
Does that mean we'll see Helena again?
Who knows? Maybe if she hadn't been scrapped.
Meanwhile, Mavis had just gotten back from taking the trucks to the harbour.
Hopefully that coach is still in the yards. It would be almost time for Toby's first train up to the quarry. Excuse me.
Oh, yes, who was that?
Sorry that I disturbed you. I was after a coach so I can help Toby and Henrietta while Victoria's at Crovan's gate.
Can I be of assistance?
Why, yes, you can. Also, I'm Mavis, by the way. What's yours?
My name's Julie, but they call me the Quarryman's coach. I was used by Tasha to transport the workmen to the quarry, but ever since Toby arrived, and after Tasha vanished, I was beginning to be used less and less. Now, I don't get used as often, sadly.
You poor thing. It's a good thing you will be helping me with Toby today.
Thank you, Mavis. It will be lovely to be used again after a long time. So, Mavis took Julie to the station where the workmen were waiting. I thought this was Toby's train.
Oh, about that. I wanted to give him a hand while Victoria was sent to Crovan's gate, and so I decided to use Julie to help line the load for him.
Hey, I remember my grandfather used to ride in this coach. I'd never thought I'd get to ride in it myself. Julie was very pleased. Tasha had just finished shunting some stone trucks for Rosie to collect when Mavis arrived.
Hello, Mavis. Here's your new friend.
Hello, Tasha. This is Julie, the quarryman's coach. I was in need of a coach for Toby while Victoria was at Crovan's gate, and I found her in the siding, and it made me think that I could use her to help Toby with the workmen so that Henrietta won't get too crowded.
Wait, did you say Julie? I remember her when I first arrived here to work at the quarry years ago.
Tasha, is that you? I thought you disappeared and was never to be seen again before Toby arrived.
I was, although I was found and overhauled into a working engine again.
Where were you during all that?
Oh, they left me in a shed to avoid being scrapped.
Had that happened, then we wouldn't see each other again.
Well, that may be true. I did find it really dull being in that shed and not having anyone to talk to.
Meanwhile, Toby had just gotten back from talking to Albert and was on his way to collect the workmen, but to his surprise, they were not on the platform. What the heck? I thought they would already be here waiting for me and Henrietta to pick them up. Unless Bertie might have took them. Hey, Bertie, did you take the workmen that I was supposed to pick up to the quarry? I didn't. Oh well, there will be more workers coming here soon. It's very busy at the quarry today. So Toby collected the next batch of workers and was on his way. But when he got to the quarry, he saw Mavis with Julie. Mavis? Did you take the workers I was supposed to pick up to the quarry?
Yes, I only wanted to help since the quarry is very busy today. So I also used this coach I spotted in this sighting called Julie to help. I hope you don't mind.
Not at all. We do need another coach to help transport the workmen. So for the rest of the day, Toby and Mavis took it in turns taking the workmen to and from the quarry. That night, Toby spoke to Victoria, who had came back from the works.
So, how was your day, Toby?
Mavis helped me out with Julie since she hadn't been used for a long time.
Oh, so you must be Julie.
Yes. I was very glad that I was to be used again instead of being stuck in the siding all day.
Victoria, You'll never guess who I found at the yard at Ticketstown.
God, Helena! I thought she was gone for good.
Where did you find Helena, Albert?
She told me that she was in Fowler's scrapyard for years, but she was found by the railway museum not so long ago, and she was restored. She was going to be used for the demonstration test, but I asked her if I can use her again.
You're sure to mean you're going back to work with Albert?
Yes, I told the fucking troll about the change.
Then who will be working for me as my second coach?
If that is the case, then would I have to let you pull Annie and Claire about? I may have to use different coaches.
I think Julie will be happy to help you and Henrietta.
Then it's settled.
Thanks, Mavis. You are such a good friend. Now Julie works with Toby, Henrietta, and Elsie, taking the workmen to the Victoria, on the other hand, was very happy to be reunited with Albert and Helena. It felt just like old times. Whenever Toby and Albert passed by, they greeted each other as they passed by. Julie really enjoys her new job. She finds it much better than sitting in the sidings.